Hi, today we are going to bust some myths, so stay tuned. So there seems to be a bit of a confusion around the UEFI and legacy boot and MBR and GPT and this kind of stuff. For some reason, most people say that if you want to boot in UEFI mode, you need to have a GPT partition table on your disk. Now, I'm not sure why they say this. It might be the spec, it might be the case on some motherboards, but today I'm going to show you that, at least on my particular PC, it's absolutely possible to boot in UEFI mode from an MBR disk. So let's see what we have got. So this is what we are going to be testing with. It's an old 160GB SATA drive hooked up to the thing. And yeah, let's see what we can do with it. First of all, since I have no idea what was on this disk before, let's fire up good old gparted real quick. And as you can see, now this is my system drive, my NVMe drive. We don't care about this one, but we care about this SDA. This is the disk I just showed you. And we can see that currently there is an ext4 file system on the entire disk itself, so we don't even have any partition table at all. But what we will do right now is device create partition table. Freak you. So, create partition. The heck? What the heck? Okay, let's delete. We don't care. The heck? Wait a minute. Okay, then let's do the notice first. Sudo dd if dev random dev sda bitch. Okay, done. This was enough. Tab. Nice. So, currently we have a completely ruined the disk. So let's do it again. Gparted. Okay, so, okay. Unallocated. That's what I like. Device create partition table and MS-DOS partition table. This is the other name for MBR. And it's done. And let's create a new FAT32 partition, because that's what we will need for the UEFI boot. 4 gigs. It should be enough. And FAT32 add. And let's do it. Yes. Yes. You can do it. And it's done. So as you can see, we have a FAT32 partition on an MBR formatted disk. And I think Dolphin has already mounted it. Oh shit. Okay, blur time. Internal drive, SDA1. Yeah. So this is our disk. And what I'm going to do here is open the root folder, a new tab. Being careful that you don't see anything you should not see. And I'm going to just go to the boot folder and copy these two things. EFI folder. This is for the EFI loader part itself, and then grab to have something to load. Copy these two to here. And let's wait till it's done. And maybe I'm going to change some configs just to be able to differentiate the install system from this one. Because like, yeah, we don't have, unless I mean, if the group config, the grub config is the same, then it should be able to boot from the same links, but I'm not sure, we will see. Grub and grub cfg, let's change it to do not edit this file. So we are going to edit this file, And default, where is the timeout? Where the heck is the timeout? Control F moment, time out. Okay, timeout. Nice. 0, 10. Let's change it to 10 seconds. Can I set the timeout to like infinity? Like -1? Is that it? If I don't want to timeout like ever, please write it in the comments. So, timeout 10 and menu item, menu entry, Artix Linux. No, I'm not cute. Okay, and in theory, this is what we needed to do with the disk. Of course, we also need to add this entry to the UEFI, the MVRAM boot option list on our computing device, and I have actually already done this before, so I can just press the up arrow key a couple of times, and yeah. So basically what we are going to do is sudo, of course, because like we access the the system stuff, UEFI boot manager C for create a new entry, D for specifying the disk, dev SDA. Please note that this is just a disk, and the partition of it is the SP1, the first and only partition currently on this disk, and lowercase l for the loader, which is, yeah, this is relative to the disk, I mean the root of the FAT32 partition, UEFI Artix grub x64 UEFI. This is the loader, and I'm going to just add it. Yeah. And as you can see, we have the already existing system which is running right now, and the new one we just added. This should work. And yeah, I will need to switch to an external view because like yeah, I can't record the BIOS with OBS. Okay, so let's start by turning the PC off. Why? Where is your power button? On the case? That's lame. Okay, so we are turned off. Let's wait until the power goes off completely. And then let's turn it back on and let's press delete a couple of times to get to the BIOS setup. And let's see if it's actually there. Save and exit. For some reason they put the boot options under save and exit. I don't know why. But as you can see, we actually can see the disk. Artix is the main NVMe drive that my system is actually installed on. And this is Linux. Samsung HD. But let's see, does it actually work? Yeah. Well, okay, we do have something at least. No such partition. Such? What is such? I didn't even specify any. Or does it mean the SDA doesn't exist? I mean, why is the boot config not working? Okay, you know what? Let's try it one more time. So let's reboot again. Or can I do Ctrl-Alt-Delete? Of course not, because like one hand is occupied by the camera, of course. 5. And yes, I did count the Mississippis in my head. Let's go back to the old working system. Grub, BIOS. Grub, BIOS. Grub, BIOS, grub. Yeah, text mode for the win. Oh no, but this means Oh yeah, because like the CSM is disabled in the setup, so I will need to actually unplug the drive in order to access this setup, because otherwise it won't even try to load it. Drive unplugged, and let's just boot back up to good old Artix. And I'm going to just plug the drive back in on the fly, because like yeah, SATA hot plug is a thing. And okay, so let's go back to the OBS view. So let's see what I did wrong. There is nothing interesting to see here for the internal drive. Why do you need root permissions to mount a SATA drive? Is it because of the FAT32 file system? I'm not sure. Grub CFG, and I'm gonna just delete all of this shit, and menu entry. Done. Best grub config ever. Okay, so let's try it one more time. So let's see. Power down. Oh no. You could see my face. Oh no. What am I going to do now? Does F12 work? Or F11? No, it doesn't. Okay, and then once again. I love the sound of the old file drives. Pressing, very pressing, and it didn't work. Heck. Why? Why does it not work? Did I start pressing it too late? Heck no. Oh no. Do I have to unplug my... Oh yeah, because I unplugged the drive. And so the BIOS just forgot the boot entry. Okay, I know what the issue is. Let's go back to OBS view again. Once the system starts up, nice. So yeah, let's do this again. Nice. And let's reboot once again. Buy my CD in the meantime. Nice. Okay. HD 160. Shit. Okay, so I actually figured what the issue was. This EFI Artix grub64 EFI. This is the actual executable that the firmware executes, but this was actually generated on the fly in the process of installing grub on my main system, and thus it only works on a GPT disk. So what we are going to do is, we don't need this one. We don't need this one. We don't need this one. And what I'm going to do is take boot Linux itself and with the NTFS. Copy these into here. And then we can do the same thing, except this time EFI slash VM Linux, because the Linux kernel itself has a built-in EFI executable header, so the firmware can just load it directly without any bootloader. So let's try it this way, because like the kernel has all the stuff built in to be able to boot itself. It should work. So let's reboot once again. Boop. Delete, 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 delete. Yeah, setup. Save and exit. Override boot. Device Linux on HD160JJGG. And let's pray. Oh my goodness. Wait, what the heck? What the heck is this? Blue screen of death on Linux. No, I haven't seen such thing before. Oh, it's just the normal Linux messages, except for blue background for some reason. I don't know, maybe it was an update. But yeah, of course it can't boot properly because like we don't have any drivers loaded. But yeah, this is a proof of concept. What you can see here is actually Linux. So yes, we just booted something from an MBR disk in UEFI mode. So we could see that it's actually possible to boot an EFI loader from an MBR disk. But what if there is no partition table like at all? This is the next thing we are going to test. So let's do the notice again. This time by, first let's see what we have got. LSBLK, so yeah, SDA, and there is an MBR on that, and that contains one partition SDA1 which has the FAT32 file system on it. But what we are going to do is sudo mkfs.fatnf32, of course, on the entire disk, which is dev SDA. And yeah, so yeah, it recognized that there is a file system already on there, I mean a partition table, but we can override this with I want to make it, and yes, okay. So of course again we need to again copy the bootloader. The kernel itself will be fine. And just in the root, why not? We can specify the path anyway. So let's add this boot entry to the first. No. Let's see what we have already. So yeah, okay, the only thing is the already installed disk, I mean the system, which is good. We need to add, never mind my bash history, and yeah, basically this, right? P1. Oh, now this is interesting. Since we don't have any partitions on the disk, I wonder if this actually do like this way. Is that correct? This way? Will it work? Will it not work? I'm not sure. But I mean, let's try. Why not? And then let's move to the external view again. So let's reboot the thing. And let's see. Seems like we have some Linux on the Samsung drive. Oh, heck yeah. What the heck? Why does this even work? It doesn't make sense. I didn't specify a partition, only a disk. So yeah, it seems like you can actually boot even if you don't have any partition table at all. Okay, that's nice. But we can maybe go even further than that, because as you could see, this was... oh no. Oh yeah. I love unplugging hard drive to be able to boot. So the next thing we are going to try is just reformat this disk to, I don't know, NTFS. Oh, of course I forgot to plug the drive back in. Just a second. Just give me a moment. Yeah, no, don't mount it yet. Yeah, MTFS, no. So you actually cannot make NTFS on an entire disk. That's actually new. Okay, then let's try X2. Yeah. Making this will take a while, but yeah, we are patient because we have the patience. But I will cut this part out from the video so that you don't have to be patient. I can hear the drive making funny noises. That's always a good sign. And we are almost done. Done. Oh, almost done. And it's done. Okay, let's mount it. And... we have lost and found. Okay. So let's copy the thing. Boot. Copy the Linux to here. Never mind. Nice. Issue fixed. And yeah, I think it works. And then add the... actually, do we have to add... yeah, because I unplugged the drive in the meantime. But we basically just have to do the same thing because like nothing's changed. Only the file system. And then let's reboot. Rebooting. Sorry for this wire hanging off here. Boop. If you're wondering why my right hand is able to do such quick repeating movements, yeah, you know I'm a lonely guy. Arctics, no, we don't have the disk. So that means this firmware doesn't support X2 file system. Nice. So what did we learn from this experiment? You can actually boot an UEFI loader from an MBR formatted disk. You can even do it from a disk with no partition table at all. The only requirement is that the file system is FAT32, or at least it doesn't work with like X2 as we can see here. So yeah, like this is basically what I wanted to do in this video. I hope you found it interesting, and yeah, see you next time.